shook it, man. Cause like one day I just looked, I had to look at myself outside of myself. I had to look at myself outside. I'm like, you trip. You trip.
Disclaimer, this is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
On the couch. I left him on the couch watching before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
The hip-hop community.
Oh, that was a 911 call. Oh, my God. Quan, what the business is, Brody?
Mourning one of their own. Rich homie Quan has died at his home in Atlanta. The rapper's family confirmed his death to Rolling Stone. Rich was 34 years old.
But they're saying it's over an overdose. That's some fake ass pills, bro. 9 times out of 10, it's probably them fake ass pills.
In September 2020.
Facts. Them fake blue pills is running rampant in the streets, man. And we absolutely follow the movement on recovery. Like, this hits home to me. I've been in recovery now. I just got my 3-year pen for being clean. I know some days I look tired, and I know some days it seems like I ain't. But, hey, I'm in substance abuse treatment. That's what it is, and I've been 3 years going strong. It's more than that, but I've been 3 years strong, and that's what I'm rocking. And them blue pills they'll selling you guys nowadays, man, they're just knocking you off. $2-3 around here. You can get a blue $2-3 and it kill you. So you died over $3. Like what?
24, fans were hit with the heartbreaking news that Rich homie Quan had passed away, and at first nobody wanted to believe it. Rumors started swirling online.
I didn't.
When TMZ confirmed the news, it was clear. Quan was really gone at just 34 years old.
Breaking news, rapper Rich homie Quan has reportedly died at the age of 34. TMZ reports.
According to the report,
really
Quan,
hits,
whose real name was DeQuante Devontae Lamar, was found unresponsive on September 5th by his girlfriend Amber Williams.
Wow, prayers to her and the family, man. Prayers to them. Let's get a moment of silence for Quan. Alright, now we're back. We appreciate it, man. Quan was a beast. I liked his music.
Telling the dispatcher he wasn't breathing and had no pulse. In the chilling 911 audio obtained by TMZ, she mentioned that when she tried to move him, he started foaming at the mouth, but he wouldn't respond.
On the couch. I left him on the couch watching before I took my son to school this morning, put a blanket over him. And now I just checked on him again because he never got up. I don't feel a heartbeat. I don't see him breathing.
As the news spread,
what would you guys have done in that situation? Like, I don't know how heavy he was into the pills situation, but like anybody dealing with that kind of stuff should have Narcan like close by.
Who did rumors about what might have caused his death? Some sources claimed it was an accidental overdose, with one even suggesting it was from a bad pill, though nothing official had come out yet. An autopsy was performed that same week by the Fulton County Medical Examiner in Georgia, but the results are still pending. The medical examiner stated,
when it takes that long, like I dealt with this firsthand, like losing people, but when it takes that long to get it back, it's normally something like fishy in there.
The cause and manner of death are pending the completion of laboratory studies and microscopic examination of tissue slides. This has left fans in limbo, with some questioning if the drug overdose theory even holds up, or if something else, something more sinister, could have been at play, with whispers of foul play or even murder making the rounds.
What?
Come on, wouldn't be the first big name to lose his life under mysterious circumstances. Rich homie Quan had a well-known history with drugs, which made the overdose theory feel plausible to some. There was that time when he was shooting drugs.
Dang. You see his hair right here? That boy's hair is clean. Dang, I know he's a millionaire and that's what you expect, but dang, them shits is clean.
Plausible to some. There was that time when he was shooting the video for his track Walk Through in Atlanta. Rumors flew that he had 2 seizures on set and collapsed, cracking his head. Many believed Lean was to blame. But after he got out of the hospital, Quan quickly shut down those rumors. He explained that he had been traveling for 3 days straight with barely any sleep, and the intense Atlanta heat was just too much for his body to handle. He passed out from exhaustion, not from drugs.
Nah, bro. How many of y'all believe that? Like, for real, believe that? I don't know what kind of lifestyle he was on or what he was on, but I feel like that was too light. I don't know if you can say it, ODs, you know what I mean?
That I do turn up. I won't deny that, but I'm not addicted to anything, including drugs, nor was I leaning at the chute. Still, some people weren't buying.
Let's get this first and foremost right here, right now. If you do the dope more than 3 times consecutively in a row, you're going to be addicted to it. Like, you're going to be addicted to it if you do it. If you find yourself doing it every day, you could say, hey, I'm doing it every day, but that's just me. I party. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case. If you're doing it every day, you're addicted, my boy.
Claiming that someone who grew up as an athlete in Atlanta should be used to the heat. Quan had also been pretty open about his relationship with drugs earlier in his career. In interviews, he talked about how he used to heavily rely on them, saying he couldn't even perform at a show or record a song without getting high.
Man, see? See? And he's like, he ain't addicted. You can't do a show without having it?
Yeah, man, I was on Miley every day. Oof. Listen, geeked up, fight down. Listen, I'm talking, bro, I felt like I couldn't do a show or a song with.
He admitted that the habit started while on
tour,
where the exhaustion from constant performing led a family member to introduce him to drugs.
When I first got on the road, the $800 show, I ain't drink no liquor, no lean, no none of that.
Because you was on the
We was doing so many shows, I couldn't stay up. So I knew some people like, if I got something to keep you up, that motherfucker kept me up.
Who said that to you? Who said they got something for you to keep you up? Was it somebody from the industry or one of your
family members?
Oh,
family member. Oh my God.
From there,
that's hard.
With the drugs taking a toll on his relationships.
That's hard.
Eventually, he confronted his issues and started making moves to get clean. This is where the confusion kicks in for a lot of his fans. If Quan was really cutting down on drugs, how could an overdose be what took him out? That's the...
Because I'm going to go ahead and answer that too. Why we got it paused. Your body is not capable of handling that kind of medication at that different levels of advance. So say you got a tolerance build up. You've been back all day, like he said, all day. You getting it. You steady up. You always up in the air, right? So then you quit for a couple of days, and then that tapers down a little bit. And your body's like, yeah, we're starting to feel normal again. We're getting a little bit down. We're getting the drugs out of your system. Boom. You go out for no more, a couple times, no more, a couple days. You still ain't using. Boom. Your shit done hit a baseline, like at the bottom. And then you take one pill, that shit's going to take you right back to where your tolerance was built up, and probably even more because of the half-life. And that's what it is, man. You drop out quick.
Big question on everyone's mind right now. And with autopsy results likely taking months to come back, the tension and speculation are only building. But no matter the circumstances of his death, there's no denying the impact Rich Homie Quan had on the rap game. His rise to fame wasn't an easy one, from putting Atlanta trap music on the mainstream map to getting caught up in some wild beefs with his own friends. Let's dive in deeper. Quan grew up on the east side of the city with his mom and younger siblings.
Okay, so he's from Atlanta right there. He's from Atlanta.
Quan wasn't just another kid from Atlanta. He was all about reading and playing baseball. In fact, his dream was to go pro in sports. He was so good at baseball that he made the varsity team as a freshman and even scored a scholarship to play at Fort Valley State
Let's
University.
go, Quan!
College didn't last long. Even with the scholarship, the cost was still too much.
Man, see.
Weeks, Quan dropped out with no backup plan after baseball.
I think there should be a program for the kids that can't afford to play.
Job at the airport to make ends meet, but working a regular 9-to-5 just didn't cut it for him. That's when things started to take a turn. Quan found himself getting involved in robberies, kicking in doors and breaking into houses. In a
What's he on that for?
Interview with Vlad TV,
Dang.
Quan opened up about that time in his life. He made it clear he never robbed houses when people were inside, and he'd always hit them during the day because he knew that getting caught at night would land him with more time behind bars.
Hell yeah.
But not no home.
You do it at night. Everybody think night. You should do it at the nighttime because it's dark. People can't see you. But if you rob the home, here is the sauce. Do it in the day because it's more likely people are going to be at work, out shopping, blah, blah, blah. You do it at night, they're more likely to be home. And if you rob a place with kids or family in the house, they can add more time on. Do your homework.
invasion.
Cause I know it.
When nobody was there. I wasn't going to nobody. I wasn't going to nobody house when nobody was there. I wouldn't even do no cat time burglary at night because you get more time for that. So we'll do daytime burglary. Cause cat time burglary, you getting way more time for that. So wait to go to work in the morning.
The first time Quan went out to rob a house, he didn't even realize what was happening. His homies picked him up, telling him they were just going to cut some grass, but in reality, they were planning to kick in a door and rob a house. Quan didn't even step inside that day, but it didn't matter. They all got caught and ended up in jail. He was only locked up for a day, but that was enough for him to realize that if he wanted to keep robbing houses, he'd have to be smarter than his friends.
Fuck
so
yeah!
For a few months, Quan kept at it, breaking into cribs. But as it always goes, it didn't take long for him to get busted.
You know, now you know how smart you is, right? You know how smart you are. So make yourself be the dumbest person in your group, and you'll find yourself never working with dummies again. Make yourself the dumbest person in your friend group.
Again. This time he got hit with another burglary charge and found himself in jail for 15 months.
Oh, little stress. Ain't no big one.
Before he got locked up, he'd been rapping a little, but he never took it seriously. For the first 6 months in jail, no one even knew he could rap. But one day, another dude on the block started freestyling, and Quan knew he was better. So he jumped in, started rapping, and the whole block went
laid
crazy.
him down.
Mates were so into it, they started giving Quan snacks just to hear him freestyle. That's when he realized he might actually have a shot at making it in the rap game. When he got out,
I ain't never seen no Billy hoe ass like that. Giving you a snack cake and a joint to hear you rap? Come on, bro. That's some damn riding shit if I ain't never heard it.
A little makeshift studio in his
Nobody not riding like that. Cock riding.
That's when he crossed paths with a dude named Teasy. Teasy was starting to make some noise in the underground scene and was the one who took Quan to a real studio for the first time. Teasy showed him the ropes, teaching him how the rap game worked. But just as things were starting to look up, Quan took a huge loss when Teasy got shot and losing his homie like that lit a fire under Quan, pushing him to go even harder in the booth. He upgraded his setup, bought some more equipment, and kept recording in his mom's garage. Then
that's what you do, though.
Quan pressed up some CDs and started pushing his music, determined to make something happen. Quan was out grinding, handing out CDs all over Atlanta, trying to get his name out there. That hustle paid off when a guy named Fly, who ran an independent label called TIG, I think it's a game, heard one of his tracks and was hooked. Fly knew right away that he wanted to sign Quan, and it didn't take long for them to lock in a deal. In his Vlad TV interview, Quan admitted he was dead broke at the time, so when Fly offered him $19,000,
shit, where do I sign, my boy? Where do I sign?
He jumped on it. But Quan was smart about his money. He didn't want it all at once, knowing he'd probably blow through it too fast. So he came up with a plan. He told Fly, I don't need all my money up front. Just pay me $400 a week. That way, he can treat it like a regular paycheck and keep his head on straight.
I signed for $19,000. So this is what I told Fly. I said, look, Fly, I don't even want all my money up front. Pay me every week.
Every Friday, Quan would link up with Fly to get his $400, just like clockwork. He turned his rap hustle into a job and stayed disciplined with his money, which ended up being one of the best moves he could have made.
Get $400 every Friday. I will have every Sunday, every Friday. I will meet him or have him get it. Because I started treating it like a job in my mind. I
the background be hard.
As he kept pushing, Quan's buzz started to grow, especially after he dropped his first mixtape, Still Going In. His name was getting heavy in the streets, and by 2013, he started linking up with some big names like YG and Jeezy. Then came the track that really took him to the next level, Type of Way. The song blew up.
Type of way.
Suddenly, Rich
Hey, build them type of way.
I dropped top of my wheel, Quan teamed up with Young Thug and
we
Birdman.
can't do that.
Quan and Thug already had a few tracks together, but when Birdman brought them into the Rich Gang fold, they became the faces of his crew.
Rich Gang.
Quan and Thug was undeniable.
Well, are they going to get paid from Birdman? What do you think? Answers in the comments.
They had the kind of magic in the studio that was rare. And then they dropped Lifestyle, a track that took the whole rap game by storm. The song was everywhere, going platinum, and the two of them became some of the hottest names in the industry. Not long after, they dropped the mixtape Rich Gang, the tour part 1.
Rich Gang!
Quan and Thug were on top of the world. It felt like they were about to take over the game completely. But just when everything was lining up for them to run the rap scene, things took a sharp turn. Behind the scenes, tension started building. And before fans knew it, the duo that seemed unstoppable suddenly fell apart.
Oh, dang.
Had no idea about the wild story behind the beef that was brewing between them.
I don't even know. Let me know if y'all know. Do y'all know the beef?
When stunned, wondering what went wrong. Right after Quan and Young Thug blew up together, it seemed like everything was good between them. But then Quan announced he was stepping back from Rich Gang to focus on his solo career. At the time, nobody really knew there was any tension behind the scenes, so it just seemed like a regular career move. But then things got messy when Thug went on tour with Travis Scott and randomly called Quan a B during one of the shows.
What?
That moment had everyone buzzing.
What?
Quan eventually addressed it in an interview with ESPN.
And
he admitted that Thug's diss hurt his feelings.
Damn right, that's the thing.
My brother called me Quan, and I took my glasses off.
Hell yeah.
Like, to be honest, not to get in my feelings.
Like, did you call me that?
It hurt.
Not long after, Quan allegedly fired back with a diss track called You Not, where he rapped, "Tool on me, F you, homie. ABC Channel 2, homie. I done effed around and made the news on you. Had to change shoes, waste food on 'em. This flashy-ish ain't nothing new, homie. I've been me, you ain't you, homie. And you ain't no thug. Plus, you ain't that and I thought you was."
Damn!
Assumed Quan was taking shots at
Damn!
lines, but Quan jumped on Twitter to shut down the rumors.
Damn!
I would never diss my brother Young Thug despite what y'all think or say. Even though he tried to downplay the situation, the tension between them kept bubbling up. At one of Quan's shows that same year, a fan tried to grab him, and Quan snapped, telling the dude he wasn't rocking with that gayish like Thug.
Damn! Damn, you heard that? Nah, he put Thug straight on the penis.
Deeper than anyone realized. Fans were speculating about what could have caused the fallout. Some thought it was over money or industry politics.
They get feel some type of way.
A few months before Quan stepped back from Rich Gang, a dude named Big Nut was shot and K-worded in Atlanta. Big Nut was a major figure in the city.
Yeah, I remember when they put Nut down.
Especially with YFN Lucci. He was also tight with Fly, the guy who had signed Quan to Tig. Back in the day, Quan, Thug, and Lucci were all cool with each other, but everything changed after Big Nut's death. Word on the street was that Thug's YSL crew was involved in the hit, and Big Nut's murder set off a wave of violence in Atlanta. Cops even said at least 4 people were murdered as retaliation for Nut's death.
Damn! They sliding for him.
Flying that he distanced himself from Thug after what went down. Things got even wilder when a video leaked online, showing Quan allegedly talking about the whole situation. But what really shocked everyone was the possibility that Thug might have had something to do with Quan's dad getting shot. Back in 2014, YSL Woody and another dude pulled up to the barbershop that Quan's dad owned and started shooting. Quan's dad got hit 4 times and barely survived. There was even paperwork that surfaced, allegedly showing Quan talking about a situation involving Birdman and Thug. According to Quan's dad had some kind of argument with Birdman and didn't want Quan associating with them anymore. That led to Birdman allegedly trying to have...
Hold up, your papa can't come in and tell you who you can hang out with and who you can't hang out with in 2025. Especially when you a grown man.
Quan's dad taken out so he could get Quan to fully commit to him. With all these rumors swirling, people started accusing Quan of being a
fully commit to him. Like, what are you trying to marry this motherfucker?
Snitch because of the leaked video and alleged paperwork. But Quan wasn't having it. He jumped on IG Live and offered $1 million to anyone who could prove he'd snitched on someone.
Buy my name is paperwork where you get $1 million.
Wow.
We can trade lives.
After Young Thug
I don't want to trade lives with no snitch, motherfucker.
That Rich Homie Quan was listed as a potential witness. But just because his name came up didn't mean he was actually going to testify against Thug or even be called into court. During the trial, Quan's name did pop up while YSL Woody was on the stand. A lawyer asked Woody if Thug had any issues with Quan bringing gang members to his apartment, but instead of answering, Woody just turned to Thug and asked him the question, making the whole courtroom crack up. That moment lightened the mood for a second, but things got
That's
serious
crazy.
again when Woody talked about Big Nut's death. Woody claimed YSL had nothing to do with the murder.
In case you don't know, Woody is a motherfucking man. He a funny motherfucker. He told him, "Court, man, go watch it."
That's why they shot up Quan's dad's barbershop back in 2014. A clip of Woody talking about the barbershop shooting went viral, and it had everyone talking.
Me and Threat shot up Rich Homie Quan Dad at the barbershop on Bankhead.
But when Quan did an interview later on, he said Woody was lying about the whole situation.
What do you feel about his statements being said about him basically shooting up your dad's barbershop?
What is a liar? The barbershop did get shot up, but it wasn't like, I don't want to talk about it, but it wasn't like he is over exaggerated.
He lying.
Is up and running.
It's still unclear what really happened, but the drama didn't stop there. After Quan tragically passed away, Woody went on IG and gave him a shout-out, saying, "I hate this happened. I pray that God protects Thug and them from this country." It was a strange message, but it seemed like Woody was trying to show some respect after everything went down.
The fuck did that mean?
Rap beefs, though. In 2017, he was facing some serious legal trouble when he got pulled over on his way to a concert. The cops found a stolen gun, weed, and ecstasy in the car. Quan was looking at 30 years in prison, but he fought the case for 2 years. Luckily for him, in 2019, a judge threw the whole thing out due to lack of evidence.
Damn, he got lucky as shit.
Punching a security guard in Miami. The story went that Quan punched the guy because he wasn't let into a club, then supposedly ran from the cops on a boat. It sounds.
You're a fucking millionaire. Why are you running from the cops?
Sounds wild, but it wasn't as crazy as it seemed. Apparently, Quan was just partying on a yacht nearby, and that's how the rumors started. After all the drama with Thug and Rich Gang, Quan kept the momentum going and dropped the track Flex.
Hell yeah.
Blew up, but the dance he created for it went even more viral on Vine. Even though he was making waves in the industry, he started to fall off a bit due to label issues. Allegedly, Tig was playing with his money, so Quan stopped dropping music while he sorted out his business. He made his comeback in 2017 with the mixtape Back to the Basics on Motown Records.
I ain't never heard none of that.
He lost a lot of his momentum. In 2018, Quan finally dropped his debut album, Rich as in Spirit. It did okay numbers, but he didn't have any major hits. He put out a few more projects after that, but he was also focused on making money outside of rap. Quan started investing in real estate and was making millions from it. It was clear he didn't need to rely on rap money to live comfortably, but he still said he'd always be making music. It seemed like Quan had moved on from all the industry drama.
Dang, I can't even believe he died though. Like, this is wow.
Remember me as an original, as an artist who did it his way. Remember me as a hardworking cat from Atlanta with a dream who believed in himself, bettered himself, and won. Quan had a huge impact on the rap game, and after the news broke that he passed away, artists from all over hopped on social media to show love. Rich Homie Quan was one of the most influential rappers in the game for a while, and there's a reason why he had so much respect from fans and other artists. He died way too young. But
yes, he did. With that being said, man, that's the end of it for me today. I'll be back tomorrow with another react. You know what I'm saying?